Я бы с радостью прочитал перки, если бы мне игра дала поиграть. Я уже 40 минут читаю диалоги, меня телепортируют от одного персонажа к другому, братан. Дай поиграть, тогда и прочту. Let's go, let's go. Пока, спасибо большое, Бажена. Спасибо большое, дочка Бажены Павлена. От души вам, с гостеприимства. Спасли нас. О, и еще и бабла подкинула, а? Ну ё-моё. Нет выбора сложности в игре. О, Ubisoft представляет. Ля стоит. Глазками стреляет.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Бля. Обед.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sahanash of Lipa! Shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds
вы
covered
нас
in
измазали в
excrement
навозе.
as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
Да что
The
ж
captain barely
такое?
escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like.
Да ну хватит
Count
троллить, блин.
yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
Блин. Надо где-то лошадь найти, одежду.
Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
Ничего, ничего, мы их потом порежем всех нахуй. Чуваки, дайте время. Я их придушу ночью.
There's only one thing we can do.
Что-то странно, коричневая нота была, вы видели? Небольшая. Блин, очень красивый замок.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
This is not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Что делать будем? Бля, что делать реально?
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I
Святые
expect they've had trouble
почтальники.
with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Да, давай сначала одежду найдем, какую-нибудь подмоемся. Вот это вот все.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Давай заработаем. Давай заработаем. Пофиг, в врата уже неохота возвращаться. Давай заработаем.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Над нами уже и так везде смеются, птачек. Нас облили говном. Отняли все. Мы сидим тут как бомжи.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Давай вернемся и похороним их.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this
Что он там принесла нам?
stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me
Что
coin
она
for.
принесла?
When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Чирс. О, ты, господи, может мой, бля.
What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
Так она докажет всем с такими сиськами.
What I tell you?
Ну нахуй.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof.
Бля.
Stinks like something died here.
Бля.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my
Да
establishment.
блин.
I thought we divided up fairly.
Talk about your
But that toe rag only gave me the innards.
Ё-моё, да как же меня все попускают.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Как же эта Катерина хороша. Господи боже, посмотрите на нее. Просто кровь с молоком.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Говночерпи? Да ты чё, охуел?
We saw each other by that pond.
Какой говночерпи, бля?
I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't
Бля, у
at
нее чё,
any pond.
близняшка есть?
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to Von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Бля, как брыкается. Смотри, какая кобылка.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you've still got it.
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Чему?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right. We'll do it.
Я никакой работы не
Carrying a
боюсь.
few sacks
Только
won't
поставить
kill us.
хожу.
For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Смотри, здесь мультик. Он мультик смотрит. Я папа, и я сейчас хочу работать.
Тебя видно вообще на стриме.
Привет, я папа. Я сегодня вместо папы, я папа, и я сегодня вместо папы. Мама, Мама, идем сюда. Привет. Это мама. Это мама вместо мамы.
Идите, идите. Жалко, вас не видно было на веб-камере. Real voice. Папа идет работать, таскать, бля, мешки. Говночерпи.
Scarlets.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back of me all life. But I know this place inside and out.
Милый мой, сумей говно сменить мочой. Иди работай, сука.
Так, как вам здесь
What's
живется?
life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Ну, хватит уже.
Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here. And that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me.
Понял.
So don't but otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be
Понял.
afraid to ask.
Понял.
Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Melharucos. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they
Спасибо.
say about millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Мельки воры, мы помним это, ну да.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair.
Гульба.
When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat-house wench.
Will Lord von Bergov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Семин.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Блин, скорее бы на эту свадьбу.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's
По
for invited guests
приглашениям.
only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Так,
I'll go and discuss it with my
хорошо.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them on. And what can I
Поехали.
get for you?
Так, у нас очень много меток сейчас на карте должно появиться. Подсказчик по местам. Подсказчик по местам. Узнать больше о свадьбе. Семинской. Рассказать тачку о работе. Узнать больше о семинской свадьбе не обязательно. Тачек кричит.
When the time comes, I'll take her to the butcher.
Крестьянин, поденщик, мельник и кузнец.
Do it. We can come up with a plan to take her away. Somewhere she's out of sight.
Крестьянин Бурек. Лесорубдушка, музыкант, поденщик. Так, а погоди, а где эти челы стоят?
I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own.
Хайнрих, наверное, он.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And she stamps and bites when she's upset.
Дрозд, вот.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
Это тебя не касается. Я просто интро, не буду говорить, откуда я.
I'm Henry.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No, no. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts.
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying young Lord Samin. A big affair. Guests from the whole region will come. Maybe from as far away as Gutenberg. Even von Berghoff will come. That's how important our family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
Okay.
You must know young Lord Semin, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
Все понятно, он больше ничего не хочет. Ну, спросим, что происходит в этих краях.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits? Nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
Okay, okay.
Thanks.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few.
Let's go.
What do you say?
Oh, I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out. with the
Опа!
wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
Гляди, чего я нашел на старой посудине. Пойдет?
Володя,
We'll see about
Вовка,
that.
Владимир,
Let's play.
Вованчик,
You
Вивик,
really are
Виви,
desperate
я
to
чё
get to the
много
wedding, huh?
прошу тебя, Чтоль, прочитай все перки в пьянстве. Чё там пивное пузо дает, какие бафы? У меня просто у самого есть. Надо выяснить плюсы.
Я бы с радостью прочитал перки, если бы мне игра дала поиграть. Я уже 40 минут читаю диалоги, меня телепортируют от одного персонажа к другому, братан. Дай поиграть, тогда и прочту. Тут видишь, тут начало такое, оно, блядь, активное достаточно. Синема у нас, да. Ну, те же самые, в принципе, правила, если я правильно понимаю. Абсолютно. Ну да. Окей, окей.
Seriously curious about you, lad.
Кости какие-то стали херовые. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 и 5. И... записать и продолжить. 2, 3, 4, 5. Не, фигня, пятерка просто. Блин, может 850 записать? Не будем рисковать. Го, не будем рисковать. Запишем. 850.
flower.
They are never good enough for you. Soon enough. I don't want some good for nothing to my hands. I need someone who's capable and has a good head on his shoulder.
A large beer for me.
Doesn't drink. You're no saint yourself. But the answer is obvious.
Да, в правом ухе очень жестко разговаривают ребята.
Finished. Your turn.
1, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5. Ё-моё, а чё за пруха? Я не понимаю, а что творится с игрой? Почему так прет? Или это невозможно проиграть? Чё? Чего? Скрипты, походу.
My God.
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny
Да,
it.
сюжетный подход.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Блин.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
Ну и мудак. Пошли работать в тачке. Так, погоди-ка.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. And you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Да. Мы там найдем работу.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose.
было.
So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, The warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Вот, конечно. А я кто?
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labor, it wouldn't be such an offense against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so...
Все, я понял тебя.
I'm going then.
Ah, stop what?
Да, я понял.
If it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry, such is my nature.
Все понятно, все понятно. Работать буду только я здесь.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Блин, я забыл куда-то таскать. Надеюсь, что несу правильно. Так, хорошо. Как так получилось? Это ты подложил?
Here you go.
О!
It's just a couple of sacks. Get
Блять, это
cracking.
ты подкладываешь их. Оп.
Doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
We lost everything. How hard is that to understand?
What if you're one of those bandits, and you're up to no good? We should kick both of you out, just to be on the safe side. You know what? I've had enough of your bullocks. Sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
Just try it, you worm. Just try it.
I might just do that.
I'd expect you to be more sympathetic towards people who've been ambushed.
Юзя дропнул на этом моменте. Юзя дропнул свежевышедшую игру. Что?
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? Or what the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology then.
Пиздец, бля,
It
взрослые
looks like I'm going
люди.
to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Можно я, можно я,
Come
можно я,
on,
можно я.
then.
Можно я.
Scum!
Можно я. Ну нахуй. Тачек. Бля, нихера себе. А хули вы вдвоем-то?
Good! Why he take that, you unlucky...
You're no match for us, fucker. Show your stuff.
Nice strike!
Рукопашка стала хуже. Я не понимаю, почему люди говорили, что лучше рукопашка, она стала хуже. Она медленная, пиздец.
Bloody pulp, fucker.
Finish this quickly. No one's ever really said.
Ausnehmen! Ah! Zeig, was du drauf hast!
You're dead, you bastard! You're dead! That man! Why'd he do it? Christ! I don't have the whole day for you! Fucking swordsman!
What are you waiting for,
Jetzt reicht es! You're dead, bastard! Ja. So nicht! Na los!
Come on, then.
We're gonna gut you, you horse son! This is unbelievable!
That won't work on me!
Surprise, eh? Slice him up!
No chance! Oh, man! Send my greetings to the
Еще один, мы все должны победить.
Show your stuff!
Wanker!
Это фак? Я не умер еще? Блин. Пришли копы.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Бля. Ну это ошибка была, птачек.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? Ugh, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough! Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you, I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims, and what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Блин, нифига, так долго стоять им надо было. Да как это вообще возможно? Ты ж просто уснешь и задохнешься. Задушишь себя. Жесть. Ну и наказание. Да снимай давай.
Ladies? Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Как ты уснешь в таком положении? Ну как будто бы...
Otto!
Hey!
Такой смачный звук еще на нахуй поебало.
Oh shit. Why? Where were we?
Не, они, конечно, юмора добавили очень много.
On, get
Ну, прям вообще... Смотрится как комедия с Пьером Ришаром.
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Обиделся.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
Да я счастлив, я счастлив.
All right, off you go.